I'm Angela Martin and welcome to a joyous sparkly day at number 143 Vivas Drive in Speewah. This would seriously have to be one of the most ultimate lifestyle properties. The house is tropically designed, architecturally designed for natural breezes, lots of natural light, and of course, as you would expect, a massive, gorgeous, big, entertaining undercover balcony at the back of the house. And of course, it's set on a whopping, just breathe this in, a whopping 5 acres of open, sunny gardens with lush tropical fruit trees, sealed driveway all the way up to the house, and some extra little special bits. So let's go in and have a look. But please, before we do, don't forget to press that little subscribe button and that notification bell if you want to find out a bit more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one. We're going to head up that big long driveway. You're going to seriously fall in love with this property. Isn't that driveway sensational? Now, we're going to try and keep this as short as we possibly can because it can get a little bit carried away, a little bit excited. But when you come up that driveway, just if you imagine from the front gate all the way to the other side is about 239, 240 meters long. So that is a long way from the front civilization to absolute seclusion and privacy and paradise. And across the front, it's about 105, 110 meters. So again, you get a sense of this beautiful, great big, long, luxury driveway into your house. And of course, it's sealed, perfect. And of course, we pass all those beautiful mango trees on the way. So this is it. This is it. We've got a real tropical, modern, sparkly, fresh, bright, just move in and relax house. So I'm going to meet you inside and we're going to have a brilliant explore. How fabulously brilliant is this? You'll notice, just as I came in there, we've got fly screen crimsafe locking doors and they're on all the windows. So you can walk away at the end of the day, go away on holiday, not literally, but you know, the place is going to be beautifully ventilated. So a little bit of an orientation. We come into what is just relaxed, comfy, open plan living. And we're going to go out there, I promise. But at this end, just for a little bit of orientation, we've got the whole master wing. So the whole side of that house is the master bedroom. It's got its own ensuite, it's got its own toilet, it's got its own walk-in robe. And then over this side, we've got really big laundry. We've got a family bathroom, we've got 2 other rooms, and then outside, I'm not sure if you actually noticed, but we've got another sort of like little utility room. So plenty of space, plenty of cupboards, but let's start with the kitchen. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Big, bright, modern, with plenty of space. And again, we have got, you can hear that, fly screens, so that again at night time, if the lights are on, you're cooking dinner, you're not going to have any little beasties or animals or mozzies coming in. And then whilst we are chatting away, chopping, we have got this brilliant 2-way sink and just chopping up brilliant server area. So let's just breathe it in. I want you to have a peek out there, and I'm going to meet you at the master bedroom. As normal, I have changed my mind. We will look at the master wing because it's fabulous, and we will look at the other side of the house because it's just as fabulous. But in terms of fabulousnesses, this is up there with, I said at the beginning, ultimate tropical lifestyle, outdoor living. So you could be out here, let's feel how big this is. You could be out here. It doesn't matter what the weather is, rainy, sunny, cool, warm, any time of year, morning or night, and you're undercover. Absolutely, brilliantly undercover. But check this out. If you have little children, or if you have animals or you have pets, the whole area, you might have noticed at the beginning, we'll have a look a couple of minutes time, but we've actually got entrance there into what is fenced all the way around, and it's maybe about an acre-ish. It looks like about an acre of fully fenced. So if you have, as I said, you know, little dogs can run around, children can run around, and look at the mango trees. Unbelievable. Boundary is way over there at the back, so you have no one, and I mean no one, looking in. And I mentioned at the beginning about 230 meters from there to up that far corner. If you just stuck a little head up over here, we've got a shed, which is very exciting, but we actually have a seasonal creek that runs at the very back of the property, so about 200 and odd metres from the entrance, the driveway, up way over the back of the shed. And again, open, beautiful, sunny. Look at this, it sparkles, it absolutely sparkles. It's absolute joy. And of course, each of the bedrooms, if we have a look over this way, this is the master wing just here, so we can come in and out and sit and have your morning cup of tea, or of course here. And then we've got the other side where we've got the other 2 bedrooms, and we'll actually go through and look at the bedrooms and come out, but you get a sense that it doesn't matter who's staying here, they've got their own little bit of paradise. It's just brilliant. So we are going to go and have a look at listen to those wind chimes. The bird song is unbelievable, but that's probably a bit louder than the bird song. And we are going to head and have a look at that master ensuite. Into your master wing. This is priceless, absolutely priceless. It's sanctuary-like. It's actually just like being in a resort, actually in a resort. So if you were lying in bed, oh, comfy bed, and you were looking out the window, we have got, as I said before, everything opens up into the garden, fly screens. Whoa, it's all just gorgeous. Have a look out here. This is brilliant. And when we were there and we said this is the whole of the master wing area, you get a sense of the size of it. And look at your view. You know, it's a rare privilege to actually be able to lie in bed in the morning or at night and look at the stars, look at your own garden, and just feel like you are ultimately on the best place on the planet. It really is. It's invigorating. It feeds the soul. And then, of course, we've got our bathroom here. We've got a loo, and of course, we've also got a walk-in robe. So we'll have a quick look at the walk-in robe. Big, spacious, plenty of hanging space, and again, natural light, unbelievably brilliant natural light. And then we have a fluffy ensuite. So you've come up in the morning and you're going to bed at night, and you just pampered yourself to bits. This is a big, spacious bathroom. So come in and have a quick look, and then we're going to have a look at the loo, and then we're going to head out to the other side. Absolutely just beautiful. There you are. Isn't that just the most fabulous specialness bedroomy spot on the whole planet? And of course, we dare not go back out there, otherwise we could be there forever. But we're in the living room, we're watching telly, and we've got fabulous garden views. We're lying in bed or going to bed, and we've got moon views or sunrise views, if you like. And then, of course, we're cooking dinner, having brekkie, and we've got garden views. So they're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. But let's go and have a look. We'll have a look outside as we go in a minute. But this is the other side of the house where we've got our 2 bedrooms and a main bathroom. Just a really lovely, could be an office, fold down bed if you wanted to make it into, you know, like a guest area. And of course, we've got the screens there. Nice little mirrors. This is gorgeous. I love the open plan. It just makes so much sense. So we've got a little vanity here. We've got a toilet in here. And if you, which way will we go? It's a bit special. This other little room. Look at this. It's just lovely. And I go on about the peace and quiet that if you are lying here, oh, another lovely big telly, you're looking out onto nature. You'll see wallabies, you'll see all sorts of little gorgeous animals bouncing around the place. And again, we've got built-in robes. Oh, check my little lippy in the mirror. All of the bedrooms have air conditioning, so that is another little added luxury, if you like. And then we have this beautiful bathroom, just same as the ensuite. Plenty of space, nice and big, splish, splosh, splash. And of course, little bubbly bath. And we've just got a nice little spot here. If you have a look, you can actually put your, you know, your bubble baths or your cups of tea, whatever. Plenty of space. So we are going to head out onto the laundry area, and then we're going to have a look at the gardens. And then the laundry, brilliant area. We've got so much functionality in this property, it's unreal. So again, we've got built-in robes in the laundry so that you can just put all your towels, all your linen, all your bits and your bobs. Plenty of space here, nice big stainless steel sink. And then there's also an additional little sort of room, if you like. Whoa, oh, it's bright. That's bright and sparkly. Whoa. In here, that is just a, you know, it's a broom cupboard, great big broom cupboard, but super handy for putting all your bits and your bobs, your cleaning stuff, because often in laundries there's just actually not enough space to put in, you know, your big long things and your dangly bits. So this was the pool fence, not that we've got a pool, but this is the pool fencing that is used around the house. And it joins on to where we have the dog fence or the pet fence or your children's area that's contained all the way around the balcony. But this, look at this, we're still undercover. We're still undercover. Just magic. So when we came in, so we came along a driveway, big long driveway, sealed driveway like I've mentioned before, but that really is such a big deal because you don't have to worry if, you know, it's raining. It's not going to get washed away, so that's one less thing that you have to worry about in the wet tropics. Low maintenance gardens, you know, you can sit on your lawnmower and you can just trundle away, put your earbuds on. And it's just brilliant. Or of course, at various times of the year, with over about 60 mango trees and lychee trees and mulberry trees and starfruit trees, you're going to have exotic fruit that you can make your jams and your chutneys and everything else. But just have a look at this. It's quiet. It's peaceful. There's just nothing. You can't hear anything. And then, of course, there's the shed. This is particularly exciting because, well, it's a shed for a start, so it's brilliant. You can actually get maybe 3, 4, 5 cars in here undercover with power and with water. So, you know, you can configure it any way you want. You literally could just use it as a car, you know, put your cars here when you park. Or you could have it as this fabulous, great big work area. Just magic. So this is all open, and then we actually have, so if you come in here, we've got a roll of doors. Woo. I haven't opened up the roll of doors, but we can. Let's do that so you can see. We've got a roller door that is noisy roller door. That's a little bit more lighting. But again, we have this brilliant utility. So it could be woodworking, could be welding, could be pretty much anything you want it to be. And then little baby surprise around here. Again, look at this. I think it's roughly 14 meters, maybe by 13 meters-ish. But round here, if you've been out in the garden or you've been doing your mechanic stuff and your hands are dripping and you're just not allowed to go in that beautiful house, we have, ta-da, loo that works. Perfect. Little bathtub here with a shower. How groovy is that? And of course, a sink. So it is just got utility, practicality, you know, written all over it. It's just magic. So we're going to head out and have a quick look at those gardens. You could even hang up your washing line in there. You could. That's just a brilliant, brilliant shed. So 5 acres. What would you do with 5 acres? You could just enjoy the peace and the quiet and the privacy, like I've mentioned, I don't know how many times, but it is rare to find beautiful tropical home, gorgeous gardens that are low maintenance. And of course, in Speewah, you would not believe that you could actually walk to Speewah Tavern. You could go there for, you know, your Sunday breakfast. We're so close into Kuranda, it's easy commute into Cairns. And we're not going to walk too far, but just, we've got palm trees, we've got beautiful natives, and as mentioned, all the fruit trees. So you could have a food forest. Imagine that, growing all your own food, all your own veggies. So we're coming down just here because I wanted to show you just how much extra space is actually at the back of the shed. So we've got open sunny, as I mentioned, and we've got all this lovely dappled area, but that's magic. And just along there, we've actually got a seasonal creek, so you will actually have water on your property, in your garden, in the wet season. Absolutely magical. And then we're going to have just a bit of a quick look around here, and I want to just show you the inside area where it's fenced around about the house, and then we're going to do a quick wrap up. It's just beautiful. This is a ponciana tree. I think it's called a ponciana tree. And you'll see it's got all these big pods hanging off it everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a couple just up here. And we get the most beautiful bright red flowers several times a year. So I wanted to come down here because this is the side, we can see it from the ponciana tree, that's the side enclosure. We shouldn't call it an enclosure, but it is. It's side part of the fence, and we've actually got a gate down the bottom so you can get in and out. You don't have to worry about that fence just right at the very top at the laundry that we started off at. But look at these, check these out, bamboos. It's just stunning. You can hear them creak. That's just got that like oriental Zen sort of feel. So as if you don't have enough space, you could actually just come sit under the bamboo and it would just be magic. Look at this. If you Google some of the bamboo shots in Japan, you'll see the bamboo forests, and walking on the mulch, it's like walking on snow. It just has that unique, fabulous, just earthy sound to it. Oh, it's just, Angela, stop it. So we have the bottom gate here. And then it'll show what the back of the house is like. Let's just struggle with these little gates. Do we open or do we close? Here we go, it's a big gate. Just watch your little feet here. And this will give us a fabulous view up to, look at these. This is joyous. Up to the back of the house. So, never often lost for words, but this really is just beautiful. So just have a bit of a walk up there, have a look at the back of the house, and then I promise we are going to do that wrap up. I better wipe my feet. We've been out in those gorgeous, glorious 5 acres of gardens. So why would you buy this property? Well, how many reasons do you think we might need? 1, 10, 20. This, as I mentioned at the beginning, is just, it's almost the perfect tropical lifestyle oasis because we have the privacy. We're close to everything you'd ever want. You're close to schools. You're only 15, 20 minutes down to Smithfield, where you've got Bunnings and Coles and Woolies and everything else that you would want. But you're secluded. You have that feeling of it being in a sanctuary, as in like a resort, somewhere that you can just come home and you can rest at the end of a hectic day. And then of course, we have the garden views from every part of the house, you know, every window, lying in bed, cooking dinner, actually just being out here and just relaxing. And of course, air conditioning in each of the bedrooms. We've got a seasonal creek down that side of the property. And then as we came up the driveway, which is in that direction, we had all those beautiful mango trees, and well, we've got mango trees everywhere. So tropical fruits, star fruits, mulberries, just the joys of life. You can grow your own fruit and veggies. You know, you can plant more fruit trees if you wanted to. And of course, this great little spot for pets or little children. So, oh, don't forget the shed. Oh my goodness. So give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187. Visit the website, angelamartin.tv. And don't forget, please, just to press that little subscribe button and that notification bell if you genuinely want to see more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one before they hit the market. I look forward to showing you this brilliant, brilliant property.